Okay, guys, welcome to another video. So basically, I went to this local Steam game store. I originally liked the owner originally, which they were in a different location, and it was just by himself. And I went to the store. I liked it. I gave him I had like some money that he took a game that was like 60 cents for like an NES game, but the NES game, be honest, the game's not good. It's been sitting there for as long as he had it. And that game is called Mario Bros. Track and Duck Hunt, which I already had Mario Bros. And Duck Hunt, so really I'm just getting the track. And that game is, I've played it, not that good. Honestly, that game could be even lower than that, but um, people like other game stores give them for free, so that's why I got a free, even better game for a PS3 game for free at my other local game store because that game is actually screwy. So that game was like NES games are not that good, but they can be collectible. But basically, I had okay, so I had a lot of Pokemon cards. So basically, I went in the store because I thought, hey, they're gonna give me 70% on all my Pokemon cards, thinking that I was gonna get the full price of raw grade cards for my entire collection. Which I had a Mega Charizard EX from Flash Fire. It was not the very good Holo version, but that one was $350 at the time. And I had another one that was 300, which was either I think that one was basically that one was that was either Dialga Paco Legend, and I also had like a Shining Tari card, which one was from Boundaries Cross, and that card was like over 100 or like 200, and that was my best card honestly, and that was in almost like literally perfect condition. I literally had like Darkrai level X, Gigas level X. I had literally, and I literally had what other cards? I also had Mega Gengar EX. I had literally even like I even had what other cards did I have? I had I think my second best card was either well basically I had a $300 card, a $350 card, and a rest are lower, which he didn't take all of them, but he took mostly the higher ones. And most of them are at least 100 or around 80 to 70 to $50 each. The rest were like less than 50. And like there were a lot of 150. There's at least like 4 or 500 ones and like 6 or 7 8, 51 like around 50. And I had like a 200 and like I literally, and he made a bunch of goats saying like basically I was just playing with the joke with him, just trying to be, myself, just like acting like, oh, it's a funny joke when it really wasn't. Like he just said he made a comment like this has a coffee stain on it. It's called coffee rye. It's not that funny though. But the owner's name is Alan. I don't know his last name, but he is really not a good guy, honestly. Like after I had this experience, which the only reason I was selling my stuff because my coworker told me that basically you're gonna want to sell it now because you're gonna get the most max price right now, which I don't know what to believe, but I just took the chance to sell it now because I don't even use them anymore, and I got them all for free, and I would totally want well, and that doesn't mean people can just scam me for if I got it for free or not. So that doesn't mean they can just scam me because I got it for free. So because it's mine, I got it. Well, technically back then I was not really like the best kid because I was like asking everyone if they had any, but I was kind of begging a little bit, but they were nice to me and they actually gave them to me, so I was able to get Pokemon cards and I kept them, and I kept them in pretty good condition. Like honestly, that's the condition they were pretty much when I first got them, and I barely took them out of their sleeves and whatever. And basically, the cards I had were good, really good, and they were not terrible good. There was only like a few like white spots like in the corners, and they weren't really bended or anything. The bend wasn't really noticeable at all, and they were all real. So basically, um, I I was thinking I'm gonna get 77% for all my cards, which they didn't even give me 70% honestly at all. and it was not even 50 at all. It was like way lower, and I could have just gone to my local store because when I gave them a card that were like $50 less. They gave me like, okay, so I gave them like a couple 10 to 20, $30 cards, and they gave me like $50 in store credit, which honestly that's a great deal because those cards are not going to sell, because those cards are going to be harder to sell, and then that's the leftovers they took, and basically that was good. Yeah, that was better because I was actually getting $50 rather than compared to 260. That was almost one-fifth the price that I paid for all the other cards, and then those cards were way more than that, and they gave me a way better deal. And also my coworkers didn't buy them, but I sold them all before I could, because it was gonna he brought his money to work next day, and I took the Lord's Lair deal. I just took it because also I'm a good person, and I don't want. And I thought, hey, I'm gonna get a deal. I don't know if I want to sell this now because I was kind of a little bit nervous because I didn't want to risk them dropping, and I felt like I didn't have any other choice, and I don't want them to go through all that where they have to scan every card, and then I just take the deal mainly because I'm a nice person, let them just take whatever I got. But honestly, I was not happy with it. So basically, I bought this game and this game. This game was $20 less, but the thing was, look at the label. And they said that they didn't have a battery, but I didn't know the battery, because I didn't know it even had a battery. They didn't have a battery, but the battery was whatever, dry or whatever. And they gave me this game, and they gave me $20 off this game, and pretty much, and they said they gave me $20 off, even though it was already $20 off, which is not true at all. Which was already $20 off, even though you can put $20 off. But basically, this is the only game that was working, and this is the $80 game. So pretty much I got this for $60. I mean, this was a good deal, but this was a terrible deal. I gave them all my cards for 2 of these games. And originally I was going to grab the VR or something else, but they didn't say don't grab the VR because it was not going to work with my Steam Deck, which I guess did a little research and it didn't work. But I mean, I could have bought it. I probably should have just bought it because I have a computer that can probably run it now, so there was really no point in buying these at all. Because there was only one other game I wanted, and that was Pokémon Coliseum for GameCube, and that was $160. And originally they gave me $260 because I was the other guy who bought it off of me, which I thought I was buying from Alan, which he gave me lower, and he gave me less money than what the guy bought me from, so I got less money to even buy those, and I couldn't buy his game because I bought these games, and then basically I bought them, and I went home. Well, originally my mom said when I saw her it didn't work, she was like angry because she was also angry at the time too. But she was angry, and she's like, they ripped you off. So really, if people who truly love me, they know what happened to me. So basically, everyone else was surprised when I told them, and they believe me because of course that's what actually happened. And basically these two didn't work. I mean, this one worked, this one didn't work, and this game is $200. Well, it's like $250, but the game doesn't even save at all. And they say test it so many times that there's no way, because one, capacitor is not even working, which I think that was either a problem before or after I tried soldering on here, because originally, well, when I was cleaning it, I had to clean it. Well, that was after they said no refund. That was after they said no refund when I went in there, tried to remove the battery and put it back in, because I thought, hey, maybe I could do something to fix it, because I didn't want to go back to my local game store and say, hey, the game's not working again, and I don't know if you can fix it or not. And I felt really like terribly. I felt terrible because it was not their fault. And basically, because they even gave me my local game store, that's a good store called GameZilla. They gave me literally gave me like so many deals, and literally they even let me sell my own stuff in there. And for the thing is, for the full 2026 year, they paid all my taxes, which is really nice. Like, I've never had that a game store be so nice to me, and literally, and Lord's Lair came and refund a single game that, hey, you came and do a single refund, even though I can't drive and I can't, and the days are even cold, so my parents won't even drive me in the first place, and I only go to school 3 times a week. But the thing is, I can't even go to that store even if I'm driving toward my school. So literally, I get another day. But one time I did go in there one day out of all the other times, and I was just selling my stuff to buy something else because I wanted that before it was gone. But I didn't play it for a little bit because I thought, hey, it was still working, or at least was kind of working. And so eventually, when it stopped working completely, after I used this, which this is not this fault, because literally I put in so many saves on here that I always double check to make sure that the save was working, and the save was working on here, and it was not working on here. And the thing is, when I plugged it in, it went to 99%, and it literally crashed, which no game has ever done that. And this thing only crashes when your game is literally corrupted. So literally, this game was corrupted already, and this was before I even saw it on here. So this game was the problem on it. And this was the problem. And they thought the problem was because of there's a little extra blob on here, which is not the case. There's no way. And I had stuff working without it being perfectly shiny. It doesn't have to be perfectly shiny. I mean, not all LED is perfectly shiny. So literally, yeah, that's how it works. And basically, when it crashed every single time I put the save on, and even I tried putting a regular save on, it still crashed. And literally, when I booted up, when I originally put in the save and I thought it worked, it was completely blank. Like not the game cartridge, but like the save. The save, there was not even there. I plugged in both things, didn't work. It didn't even like save on any of my devices. I tried playing, saving, and it just said infinite loop over and over again. And then I went to the game store, asked if I could get a refund. They said no, even though they said I went against the warranty because I went to another store because they gave me $10 to fix it in another store, which they never said anything about a warranty when I did it anyway, and they mentioned after the fact I already did it, so that's a red flag. And two, it was past 30 days, or actually it was like almost 2 months, which it was not even like literally. It wasn't even 2 months. It was maybe like barely a month over, and it was not even 1 month and a half, honestly. It was the date I bought it was like November, I think it was November 6th or 7th or 8th. But basically, I can show pictures after this. But after I did that, and it tells me when I bought it, because I clearly have a text with them showing that you did this I bought this from you yesterday, and he said that he has evidence proving it was way before that, which is not even close because there's no way. I have proof right here, and I have text messages. So he's literally trying to scam, and I literally, after that, so I wanted a refund, and then after that, I was with my friend when I walked in there, asked for the refund, and I even proved it to them it wasn't working, and they tested it wasn't even working. Which they didn't even test it before I was working because they never showed me it was working before I even bought it. Which they should have tested it, and then they have to show me proving it was saving and everything. But they couldn't even do that, which I don't usually ask. But like the thing is, this is a $200 game, so you expect me to buy a $200 game and get nothing in return because it's broken. And then and also after when I asked if I could refund it, and they said no, and then they said that they'll buy it broken for $50 store credit, which is a terrible deal because I won't be able to buy anything for $50 store credit at their store because there's nothing else I want. And the thing is, they said they searched all over eBay saying that they could find broken emeralds for selling for $100, which I couldn't even find one listing for even any listings for broken. Literally zero. When I searched the next day, there was zero. I couldn't find a single one. They were just saying like empty cartridge or Japanese. They were not saying anything about broken ones. And nobody's gonna buy a broken one because nobody's gonna scam, because then they're gonna get their money back. So there's no way they can even scam in the first place. So that's why there's eBay money back guarantee. So literally they're trying to scam. And basically, okay, so this is how it basically all happened. So so that's how I bought the games. And okay, so when you're doing my home, I put it in, and the thing wasn't even like, well, it was my white Game Boy Advance, which it doesn't even have backlit, so it's really hard to see. And I was doing the basement, and it was not even like turning on. Like I pushed it all the way in, and every time the other game I pushed it all the way in. I even cleaned it, and it was still not even working. I was like, what? And then I was like starting to get really hyped up because I was really riled up that this wasn't working. And after screwing back in, it actually, I think after that, when I was like pushing back in, I didn't even try to do the screw, and I took it to I think I'm pretty sure I think it had a save on there, or it did not, because literally it did not show up on my thing. I think it may have. I don't know if it did or not, but I couldn't remember. But basically, I went to that store. They gave me $10 to fix it, which it didn't even get fixed on my end, honestly. And they thought it was my pins, which I don't think that's the problem, because literally after I thought it was a problem, it really wasn't. It was literally the game itself, because if it didn't work on here, the game's clearly a corrupted game, because it worked on every other game I've ever had and never had a problem with it, and never had a problem where it went to 99% and never finished uploading a save. I've uploaded thousands of saves on here and never had a problem. And this is the only game that has happened. And basically, so if I can show you this is working just like, so there's no way it would have, well, probably have a problem now, because the capacitor, they tested the capacitor wasn't even working, which I don't even think I maybe could have when I actually touched it when replacing the battery. But honestly, we don't even know if that's a problem to begin with. So honestly, this is one thing, I'm going to pay $20. Well, when they get the capacitor, I'm going to give them a game, and if it doesn't still work, I'm not gonna get charged. So that's good to go with the game store, because if the other game store had to replace it, they say they're charging me $20 even if it didn't work or not. So basically, originally when I was cleaning, after they said no refund, I went to go clean the game, and I must have done something because it was not even booting. And literally, okay, the game is literally, so the game now is, I guess, not working. Because it's not working. Because I was originally booting up, it was originally booting up, but this thing is now not booting up at all. And I cleaned this, and it's literally not working. And basically, here, let me. You always want to blow in your cartridge. They say you can get spin in it, but really it actually helps. Everybody knows that. It's like everyone does it. It actually helps clean it out, but they say you can get spit on it, which can corrode it. Which actually no. Nope. Okay, that game's not even working at all. I don't know what's going on. Like, I think it's because of the screw, but let me just test that really quick. Let me get my screwdriver. And well, I don't know where it went right now, but basically, it's the game is literally not working, and it wasn't working before. So I'm literally stuck with the game that never boots. It never boots. Well, it booted, but it didn't save. That's what I mean. So originally, yeah, it wasn't booting when I did something to it. and then when I cleaned it, and then after I tried resoldering the battery onto it, it started working again and it started booting. But then the save went to a loop where it was corrupted, and it says trying to save. It was not the actual save menu. It was actually like the bag with the logo, little spinning little circle thing, and it just kept on loading forever. So it was infinite loading. And originally the game was already, before that it was already just says it's corrupted, whatever. But pretty much that means the game is already dead. So there's no way it was already broken, because there's no way it happened on every other device after the thing happened. So it wasn't working on any device after that happened. And basically, yeah. So yeah, they were trying to give me $50 for back for a broken game that they'd say will take back, which I'm not going to do that, because I'm not going to take $50 for score credit, and it's not worth it, because I'm not going to go back to the store after they scam me. And then after that, I made a review, posted it, and guess what? They removed it. Yeah, they removed it. So basically, I made a post, they removed it. They must have did something to remove the post. Somehow they removed the post, which they should not have the right to remove posts after they scam people. The owners should not have the right to be able to remove posts whenever they want, because literally they can just scam and remove the post, and then no one will ever find out. So this is why I have to make a video on you guys to tell you, do not go to Lord's Lair, Bradley, Illinois, and I'll show you their location and basically their reviews, which they're pretty much all fake. There's no way. Because after I made the review, and then after they removed it, they said this is perfectly safe, when actually they said it was not safe. So they literally just took my words and said the opposite. And I told all my coworkers and everyone, and they're not going back. And the only person that's going back was just my friend, which, I mean, he has a mental disability, but the thing is, I gotta tell him they removed my, because after that, before I made this video, I went back to the reviews saying, oh, let's see if they actually took down my review, and they removed my girlfriend's review. Like, are you serious? They're literally scamming. Like, I can prove to you my review is not there. My girlfriend's review is not there, because it was clearly not there. It was removed. This is what gets me upset, because literally they can just remove their post whenever they want. This is why, guys, you gotta be warned. Do not go over there. Like, literally, I'm telling you, do not go over there. They will scam you, and you will not get your money back. They will think that they made every decision and right to be able to scam you, and they'll get away with it. And this is why, one thing I really love to get involved with is the police, because I know the police will probably get my money back. Two, they'll turn down the store, which, good. They'll need to turn down the store, because they're literally scamming, and they need to learn a lesson. Do not scam people, even if you have your own store. It's not right to make the customer upset and have it only your way. Which a nice game store actually takes a loss. No game store just says, "F you, screw it." Keep the game, and don't give a refund. And basically, yeah. I'll show you screenshots of all my texts, and literally I'll show you a video of it not working when it virtually was not working. And I'll put this all in one video, and I'll show them the location and the store name and where it's located at. And do not go there, because they will scam you. I'm not lying. They will scam you. It really, really hurt my feelings, and I told their friends, and they couldn't even believe it. I'm not even joking. This is why you be careful everywhere you go. Even if it's a game store, you got to be careful, because who knows? The game store can still scam you, because if the police get involved, hey, they could actually get turned down maybe. But the owner might be like, hey, he did this, but the thing is, I have a 30-day thing, but they can just be unfair and clearly say, sorry, we didn't scam you. We have a 30-day refund, so we can just say whatever we want. And there was not even a sign or anything saying there was a 30-day refund. There was absolutely zero things saying 30-day refund. I think it eventually said on the website, but I never looked at their website. I just know it was located near me, so I went over there, never looked at their website, and it was after the fact they scammed me. It's not located anywhere in their store saying 30-day refund. They might add it now, because this video, when they get out, they might actually make a 30 refund saying on there, and they don't take And literally, I can show you his eBay account, which do not buy anything from his eBay account because I even looked at an original review from 30 days. I think it disappeared, but it said this girl like said, um, I I bought this like plush thing or something like that, or I bought this, and he was very rude when I asked for when I wanted to return it, and he said he was very rude and didn't give me a refund, and literally was really rude about it, and um, so that one shows that he doesn't care about his customers because if he really cared about, he only wants to make customers make you feel happy in the beginning, but really he's not a good person, and this is why God, be sure to take him to the right place because I don't think he deserves the right place. So, I'll show you all unless he changes. Which I don't know if I doubt he'll even change because he doesn't care. So, he thinks he's such a good, genuine person when actually he's not. He's honestly not. He's just saying that. He's literally being a hypocrite, saying that he is and when he really is not. Because if he really was a genuine person, he would have given my money back instantly. But a game store, what's going to give my other game store, GameZilla? They're way better store. Like honestly, go there and never go to Lord Lair because Lord Lair is actually trash. They may have some cheap prices, but really, they literally they're not a good store, and their stuff is not even that good. Really, honestly, there's only a few games that are good, and it's not worth it. It's really not worth it to go to Scammy Score. And pretty much, you don't go there. Okay, so I have a story to tell. So for my local game store, which is GameZilla, before Lords wasn't even there, I loved going to GameZilla as a kid, but I never really went there a bunch when I was a kid because I went to GameStop all the time, and then I realized GameStop was actually kind of they were kind of scammy, but they weren't really scamming because I took the deal, and I was like not knowing that there was, but I never went back. Like I went a few times after my friend took me, but like I never really bought anything really from there, and because they only gave a few cents for each game, which DS games, I gave them tons of DS games and they gave me like a 1 cent, 2 cents each. Realized I was making a huge mistake, and that's why I could have just got the game. So my parents got me an X and Y game, and Mega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and I bought originally Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon. Well, I think they bought me Ultra Sun and Moon for Christmas, but basically when I got X and Y, it was still brand new in like 2016, 2015, or whenever it was still sealed at GameStop, brand new. And basically, I played the game a lot, and eventually I remember on like New Year's, because it was Christmas time, watching this movie that was called Why You're Sleeping. Basically, I remember playing it, and I remember having problems when I put in the 3DS, and I had to like blow it a bunch every single time I put it back in. But then the game was not even popping up in the home menu, and eventually, after so many years, I went back to try playing the game, but I could never get it fixed. I tried even cleaning the contacts. I did everything to do it, but it would not run. It would not run. And even the game store tested it, it didn't run. It didn't run. So they're like, "Where do you buy this game from?" I said, "Well, not here. I bought it from GameStop." And then they said, "Sorry, there's nothing we can do about it then." So that means, sounds like they're going to give me a refund, which Lords Lair came and take a little bit more than 30 days to even return an item that doesn't even, they broke it on their end, and they came and do a whole refund on it, even though, honestly, good stores like me, if I actually had a good game store, which I would love to run one, I would honestly be a good customer service because I know customers are important. Like because if I felt that way, I wouldn't want to feel like I'm actually belong here and I actually want to come here. Because really, if you're a good owner, your customer will want to keep on going back, and they will spend every dollar again on you, and they will keep on buying. So that's why you got to be good with customers. Because if you just screw customers, they're never want to come back, and that's why most people I told, like all the people I told about, will not going back. And basically, yeah. So, I will not be going back. Do not go over there. Trust me, do not go over there. They will, if you put a review up, they will remove it, and they'll just keep the 1-star review that says like store hours. Literally, that's all they kept on there. They removed every other 1-star review, and they said they have 4.7 stars, but that's not true. That's fake. I gave them two 1 stars, and they removed it. So literally, they are trying to scam. If they were really want to, they would just leave it there. If they were a good person and say, and if they really weren't scamming, they would not remove my review. They would literally not remove it, because that literally shows something that they're literally a red flag, that they will remove your 1-star reviews, because all the other businesses keep the 1-star reviews because they want your opinions, and no matter if it's bad or not, they want your opinions. And if people like it, 5 stars will eventually go over it. So literally, it's whatever the people feel, but it doesn't mean the owner can just remove whatever review he wants. That's nonsense. So basically, this game does not work, and this game loves to work. Watch this. If it boots on the first time. And I actually got this Japanese DS Lite on eBay for like $30. Not even joking. This is Japanese, and literally, it came with the stylus, came all dirty, but the hinge working. Came with the JBA slot cover. I still have it. I can show you. Every button's working. Everything seems to click perfectly. The screen, just look at the screen. Just look at the screen. It's in perfect condition, because I bought it broken because it said, because I wanted to be able to turn it into a gamer macro, which I can show you. I'm not going to show you what a gamer macro looks like, because I tried doing it, but I have a problem with it right now. But basically, this is in perfect condition. Like, everything's working. It closes. Every USA game works on here. Every game works. I've tested it. Even though see, it pops up first try. And the thing is, and the other DS I got was a broken hinge, but guess who gave it to me? My local game store, not Lord's Lair, GameZilla. They gave it to me for free for Christmas. After I asked, I wish we can get something for free for $50 just because it's Christmas. But they ended up giving me a DS Lite that was broken hinge and said, don't, just take what it is. Don't say anything about how the hinge isn't working, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But then they gave it to me. I took it home for free. They gave it to me. And I never mentioned anything about the broken hinge, but I literally said, I'm going to try to do a shadow swap to them, but they might replace doing a shadow swap for me. So I'm going to try that. But they're honestly a good store. Go to GameZilla, Bradley, Illinois. They're a good store. Honestly, it's one of the best game stores I've ever went to. I mean, the prices are market price, but a little bit extra money, because, eBay stores have like $11 shipping plus the market price. So literally, you're going to get a good deal, pretty much. Even if it's a little bit more than market price, you're going to get a good deal. But the only downside is, I mean, the prices are okay for when they're buying from you, because you get your money, but it's 50%. But the thing is, if you have a problem with something, I mean, they don't really do refunds, but if you have a problem with it, they will give you something brand new if it's not working. Well, not brand new, but they'll swap it. So I gotten so many things replaced from them for free. It's not even funny. So please watch this. This is the only game that's working, and this is sad because the game is good in condition, but this is the only game that's working. Only game. Only game that's working. So there's something clearly wrong with that game. So I'm going to show you all the text messages, the video, and I'm going to show you of it not working when I first showed him. And I'm going to show you the location of where the thing is. And you can go over there. Well, you can don't do anything stupid, but basically just don't go to that location ever. And if you live nearby, do not go live over there. Trust me. I've been there for a while, and I did not. And if they scam me, they will scam you. You don't even know if they will scam you or not, because they will scam you. Because I don't really giving that too many pointers, but after what they happened, I realized, dang, they really did scam me. And yeah. So Lord's Lair, Bradley, Illinois, do not go there. You can search it up on Google. Just search up Illinois, Bradley, Bradley, and Bradley, and then Lord's Lair, Lords, or Lord, like as in my God, my Lord, and then Lair, 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 like I have a secret lair, which their logo is a sword with a little thing around it, or something like that, a sword, and their reviews may look high, but really it's fake. It's all fake. Because I'm pretty sure because they have girlfriends, and I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure they had their girlfriends literally fake review on there. Because guess what the reviews are, and guess what? Okay, it's one, they vape. Not gonna say not. Well, guys, it's not good to vape because I don't like going to game stores that vape. But I'm saying don't get. Well, one thing, it's not good to vape, but I'm not saying that's why I didn't feel safe going there until they smoke. Because smoke people come in and they smoke, I'm pretty sure, and I felt completely unsafe. Like, it was the most unpleasant experience I've ever had with the game store in my entire life. It was the worst game store I've ever gone to, because I literally hated it. It was no game stores ever scammed me my entire life, and they were the only one. And basically, like, don't go there, because I would love to get the police involved. If any of you guys are police, go check on them. Please do something about their store and turn it down. Because if this video gets famous, which I hope it does, because these guys deserve, like, to either get some jail time or do something to where they close down the store forever and they can't open a new one, and their business certifications expire where they cannot make one. But I don't think they should really lose their job. But the thing is, they need to, like, learn a lesson here, and it's whoever works there. So even Cantopia, that's the guy who bought my Pokemon cards, but really they scam me too. So really, they're both working together. So literally, they're both scammers. They're not good. I didn't really review on his thing, but I couldn't review. Once I did a review on my thing, it didn't appear again. And I checked all my Gmail accounts, and I couldn't do a single review on there. So now I think they blocked my girlfriend too. So now the thing is, they blocked my girlfriend, blocked me. So now it's gonna be hard to get a review on there. And so this is why I have to make a video for you guys, because this is why you have to look out for scammers. And scammers will get you. That's not good. And I don't want you guys to lose a $200 game like I did here and completely lose $200 for nothing, because I could have used $200 to get, because the only way I want my cash back now is either $200 store cash. I'm not taking store credit. I'm not, and I'm begging them to give my $200 back, because I will keep this game forever until I get my $200 back. And Emerald, special game that I've always wanted to play. Now, if I have to look at it, it just gives me bad memories. So, literally, yes. They will scam you. Do not go there. I'll show you all the stuff you need to know. You can buy this. This is off of Amazon. Yeah, it's really good. You can pretty much back up saves, restore saves, even play saves on Steam Deck. Games on Steam Deck and Rogue Ally. You can use it. What's a USB-C cable, and if you get USB-C on each end, you can play in your Steam Deck and Rogue Ally, and you can 3D print a little thing to put it on there. But my thing is, my Steam Deck has a little bit of USB port issues to where it disconnects. But the thing is, I was using this on Steam Deck, but the thing is, it literally it never disconnected a single game, ever a game, on any of my devices, and there's no way it disconnected on this game, because it was literally never heard the thing disconnect until it's at 99%, and I heard the thing was like blinking, which it doesn't do that if the thing, like, it was literally crashed, and it did it same thing. It did it all the time. It was the same process over and over again, and it literally crashed. So literally, it's the game's fault, not my Steam Deck or this fault, because literally, I've used thousands of games and never had that problem. And there's no way it could be this one game, and out of all the things that happened, there's no way that it was this issue. Because people will not remove the reviews if people were good people, they would not remove the reviews. They would just keep whatever reviews they have. And if people ask about it, just say, that guy, you can just say, and tell an actual real story and say, that's what happened, but you can believe whatever you want, but If you want to come here, you can come here. But if you don't want to come here, you don't come here. But it's your choice. But I always try to make your customers feel happy. Like, whatever. Just say something nice rather than just being all rude about it and angry and removing reviews. You literally get all the best reviews on your site, which is actually stupid. But basically, I will show you guys all the stuff. And on this part, I'll even show you on the computer everything. So watch out. I'll show you guys. Thank you for watching. But I'll keep it. It's not over yet, so keep watching. So yeah, this is just one part of the video. So this is why I have to make a whole long video, because people can't get away with these things. And also, guys, if you want, it'd really mean a lot if you could donate me. If you can, anything donating Steam games, literally any Steam games, literally any Steam games. Literally, I'll take any if you add me as a friend on Steam and you send me a Steam game, I'll take whatever game you want. And my goal is to get $200 worth of games or $200 in Cash App or PayPal. Like, that's my goal if I were to start like a FundMe or whatever. But that will make me so much better if I get my money back. Which hopefully this eventually works, but I don't know I don't think this will work. Who knows? Let's see if my game store can fix it, but I don't know if it will. But if it doesn't work or whatever, $200 would be really nice for me to get something I could totally use, or even a VR, which I would love a VR. Honestly, I hate people who do things like these, and I hate how scammers just scam, because scammers are bullies, and they say they're so nice and whatever, but they're not. They're not. They're really not. So, yeah. On to the next part. Okay, guys, I was able to boot it, and it said saving for a while. I eventually went to this screen. So this is what happens. I think it was a screw because I pushed a little bit, and it worked after I booted it. But the thing is, it doesn't save. So you guys watch this. Save failed. Checking the backup memory. Please wait. This is probably an infinite loop, just like it did last time. Time required about 1 minute. We can watch. We can sit here for a whole minute. It will still just either go back to the main menu, or it will just have this infinite loop, which was infinite loop last time. So it should be the same, or not. Who knows? And this is actually a pretty nice game, honestly. Nice game for how old it is. This is like the only game that I thought was a good deal. Honestly, everything else was terrible. So I'm gonna probably play this, but maybe. Well, actually, I'm gonna play it, but I'm still gonna keep this one game. But Emerald, I just hope it get fixed. $200 would make a huge difference in my life to be able to get something fixed, or just buy a new one, get one that's actually working. Because I get the money to buy a new one, actually working. And make sure it doesn't, or I can just get the VR. VR would be so much better. Or Pokemon Coliseum. Enough for anything, literally. To be able to replace the game and get anything back if your guys are so nice. I would really appreciate it. I do need to go to the bathroom, though. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. It's gonna be literally, it's not gonna do it, because we've been sitting here for 2 minutes. And after I started, it was maybe a couple of seconds, but there's no way. It's been over 2 minutes. So I'm gonna go to the bathroom, guys, and I'm gonna go to the next part of my video. So yeah. Also, guys, I'm back from the bathroom. I really want to make this quick part too, just to add this in too. When I was talking about the vaping part, I meant like they were vaping like every 15 to 30 seconds, constantly in their nose. It was constant, and I really did not feel safe. It was like every 15 seconds, or every like 30 seconds, they would vape in their nose, and Literally, it was, and their girlfriend or boyfriend, or if there was their girlfriends or whoever made their fake reviews, or if it was actually a real person and they didn't know, and they were really this because the customers were treating them nicely, just because. And but they're if they actually had a problem, there's no way they were gonna get fixed. Maybe they get fixed because they know, oh, we screwed up now. We can get in big trouble now. But um, basically, what was I gonna say? Something about vaping. Um, okay, their girlfriend. I'm thinking about reviews right now. Um, so okay, so like I looked at the people's reviews and they said they have like 20 reviews or 10 reviews because they're like a local guide. But the thing is, guess where these or some of these people were? Vape store. Who vapes? The owners. Connected? Yes, connected. And they're girls. So literally, it's probably their girlfriends who vape too. So, or the boys. And there were some boys that there was even some boy ones that he said vape store. Literally, it literally said vape smoke shop or whatever it was. It was literally a vape store, and it says best vape store I ever went to. Which vapes, not all people vape, not a huge amount of people vape, but I mean there's some people vape. But the thing is, a lot of people don't vape, and there's no way it could be almost a lot of reviews. So it's literally them, and they're probably gonna remove it saying, these are real people, blah 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 blah. But maybe they're not, maybe they are, but it doesn't look like they're real because it clearly says vape, and they're literally reviews. So and they vape too. So yeah. I'll show you guys the location and everything on the next part. Well, this is gonna be all in one same video. Same video. Sorry guys for keeping so long. I explain all of it. I just want to make sure this gets out and everything. So, yeah.
Hey guys, so this is another part I wanted to add in before I did the bigger part. This is before the talk about when I end the video. I would have to throw it in there, but this was after. I mean, this after that part on here. Um, and this is well, this next day, the next day over. But basically, I also want to mention that they even made a joke about how so Game Boy Advance, like original Game Boy Advance, they run on batteries, right? So basically, not the SP, the regular Game Boy Advance, the one that's like the flat one and no hinge. That one basically, I mean, you could upgrade it to a USB-C charger and rechargeable batteries, but the thing is, they made a joke to where you can just keep the thing charged in all the whole time when you're playing, which is will actually ruin the battery and that seriously, like, bro, keep the thing charging forever until you beat the game. And also, what if the electricity runs out? And then so you can also get one of those. You can upgrade your Game Boy Advance, or I mean, oh, actually no, it doesn't charge. That's right. So so you just use the battery. What if the batteries run out? So basically, um, um, you can just get a you can upgrade so you can have a charger and charge it, or whatever they say, or charge batteries and you can like charge it. But um, like seriously, they're making a joke about that. They're laughing about it. That's not funny. Like seriously. And I think there was one more thing I want to mention before I completely end the video. Well, this is before I end the video, but the part where I do the 40-minute part, this is all gonna be one video, but um, because I couldn't really make it shorter, I was just trying to explain everything that happened and pretty much show you all the proof and all that stuff because I don't know if I can make it any shorter. I mean, there's maybe some parts can be cut out, but I don't know if I should just cut any of it out because this is a true video and basically um yeah, and when I told other people, they were surprised, and they and the people I told, my coworkers, they said they're not going back there ever again. And one time when I mentioned that when I worked for someone that she's like the owner of the restaurant, like not the owner, but like the co-owner or whatever. She isn't fully owned, but I was like, I know her, and then he was like, okay, like he didn't even like say, oh, you know her, or like that's awesome. He didn't say anything like that. He just said, yep. He just moved his head up and down. That's all he did. Like, bro, seriously. I think I don't know if there's anything else. Let me just see if I can remember anything else right now because this is important. Remember, guys, I can't drive, so I even if I try, I don't either walk here in the cold, which I'm not walking in the cold, and I had college, so I couldn't drive there. Like it also it was also the time of the year where it was holiday, so I couldn't. There was a holiday. They weren't even open for some of the days, and the only time when they're open were when it was freezing outside and it was almost like a winter storm. It was literally like 5 degrees out. It was freezing and there was not a lot of people out. And it was dark too. So like I mean I understand it's dark at night during winter time, but like this is the worst time to buy an item and then have 30 days warranty on it. That's stupid because most days I don't even get my full days because there wasn't even fully there wasn't even like most of those days weren't even possible to go. And I tried going, and my parents were really like they always like said they don't like to wait on me and stuff, so they always want me to hurry up, and I and they don't like waiting on me, so I don't know what to do, and they said what they said. Well, we have a 30 warranty. So sad, too bad. They didn't care. They were completely unfair, and even their friend said, yeah, that wasn't fair to them, fair to me. That was really wrong because a game store should take a loss because it's the right thing to do to make sure the customer gets their their money, their full amount of money. Because you should never abuse customers. You should never use them and then uh, scam them and then never help them. Never help good enough to where they return the item because you should always return the item if there's a problem with it. And you can always test it. is you can always double check to make sure you test it before you even get the refund. Which they tested it, didn't work, so you should give them a refund because the other game was fine. If I was really doing it on purpose, I would say both games were not working and then try to get my money back. But I was honest. I would never do that, and all I wanted was my $200 back after I got um when I bought when I when I asked nicely to if I can have the game back. I mean, have the if I can get my money back, and they said no. So I was very nice about it. I was not rude or anything. I was completely nice about it. I was even crying in front of them when they said I wouldn't be able to go to the store anymore. But then I was like, please, I didn't mean it or anything. They confused me so much. They made me cry, and I'm not even joking. If I had proof, I could prove it to you that I was crying. But yeah, they even made me cry in front of them. Yeah, I never cried in a game store. So please don't go there. I'll show you the location. Please make reviews on there and say 1-star reviews because they need to make guys. You need to make so many to where everyone needs to make one at least to where they're not gonna be able to remove all of them. So then their reviews are like 1,000 reviews, and they're not gonna have time to remove every single one. You know what I mean? Because they're gonna try to remove every single one. That's gonna be a lot of ping for them. So they're not gonna try to remove every single one, and then they're gonna have to deal with 1-star on their website, and then nobody will go. So that's what we want. But I just hope they get shut down or the police get involved because I'm tired of what they did to me and how they got away with and they're getting away with it. Because if they remove reviews, people are gonna go home and keep on shopping in there, and nobody's gonna find out that a kid got scammed in their local area, and they're not even gonna know about it because they're not gonna mention it. They're just gonna maybe act nicer and then be more careful this time to where they're not gonna scam anybody because they got away with me. They're not gonna get away with me because I'm not gonna let them. I'm not gonna let it fly like that. You should never scam anyone because it's a horrible thing to do, and that's what greedy people do. They 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 like scam and then leave you be and don't and say don't mention it to anyone, which that's a red flag. And they try to ban you when you're leaving 1-star review. That's a bigger red flag because people can leave 1-star reviews whatever they want and they can come back. They shouldn't have to be able to say uh I mean if they're mostly likely not going to go back, but like if they have a right to go back as long as they didn't do anything wrong. All they can send a 1-star review. It doesn't mean it's not doing anything that it's not illegal to send a 1-star review, and you shouldn't get banned for it. It's literally your opinion, and opinions do matter, and they're mostly facts, like what happened, because they are facts. That's what happened, but like it's just a review. Come on, and they have to remove all my reviews just because they're angry because they scam me and they don't want to get they wanted to get away with it. So guys, just please don't go there if you're in live in the local area, please. And please guys, please help me get my money back. Like if you can do anything to help me get my money back, that'd be awesome. That's all I'm asking is $200. If you want to get more, that'd be awesome. But $200, that's all I need. Um, so thank you guys. I'll go to the next part. Thank you. Be sure to like and subscribe. Okay, guys? Be sure to like and subscribe, please. Thank you. I need 1K subscribers, so guys, please subscribe. Thank you. Okay, guys. So, I forgot to mention he was also giving me a PSP memory stick. The thing is, he never did it. He never did it. And it was a day, literally, as soon as I sent the review, literally a day later, he said, it's sit on the side, and I was gonna give it to you, but since you left a bad review, you're not getting it. And he banned me. So, um, yeah. And I was not gonna go back there anyway, so good because he scammed me. So basically, here's where they're located at. They're located right here. Lowe's Lair Collectible Video Games Collectibles, and they're in Hobby Shop, Bradley, Illinois, 253 West Broadway Street, Bradley, Illinois, 60915. And literally, this is our location. Do not go there. It's literally a scam. Do not go there. It's in Illinois. Do not go there because they will rip you off. They ripped me off for $200, and they will not. If there's an item, if there's any problems with you can't drive or anything, and they just say 30 days no matter what, no matter if you have problems with it or not, they're not gonna refund you no matter what. So even if you can't even get there, or you live far away, or you can't get there, it's not worth it, and they will scam you. So don't not even try. They will scam you. Um, and also one time when I went in there, when I went into a game, the game didn't have a disc, and I was about to buy it, and there was not even a disc inside. It says, "Oh, I was gonna take that." And he says, "Someone must have stole it," which I doubt someone stole it. Like took a disc, put it in their pocket, because one, the disc wouldn't even work. It'd be all scratched up. Why would anyone put a disc in their pocket? That makes absolutely zero sense. I know to not take a disc and put it inside your pocket because it would scratch up and then you have a broken game. So literally, there's no way he was nobody stole a disc right in front of where he sits. There's no way. There's absolutely zero way. So here's their thing. You can call that number, tell he's a scammer if you want. I mean, you can call him. You don't have to spam call, but whatever. Just say you're not going there. Mention going there. You can call the number if you want. Number's right there. There you go. The reviews are fake because my girlfriend's name isn't pure. So look at the reviews. Why is the reviews not popping up? Okay, wait here. Well, I had one right here, but then he removed it, so it doesn't even appear that in the first place. He removed it. He will not. Basically, these are pretty much. Let's see. Do not. It just says same thing. Okay, look at this. Ask him if he finds monkey ball stock, and several doesn't have it. Like, which I told him I want monkey ball, and but I told him I mentioned that like I talk about monkey ball and stuff. So he must have just took my thing, cause there's no way there's someone's named Bradley Merrick. This guy has 4 U's, and asked him if any companies with monkey ball in stock, and several of them have. Owner seems friendly, and knowledgeable. 2 safe members are nice and friendly. Which I said the exact opposite. Reviews. Let's see. Kanto is best place to know for. No way. That's not the best place, honestly. First thing you know is to clean what's like in the store. No, it's very smelly. That's wrong. It smells like vape and smoke in there. Oh, uh, no. They're kind of high. I've seen games way lower. Theirs is actually high. Um, yeah, I doubt it. Did not check out this store either. This place, this is the place that is in the same store, so did not go there. Um, it's literally it's literally the same person. It's one of the I know a person who goes there. It's there's no way. Um, this guy was. There's no way that this. Uh, there's no way. Um, yeah, I doubt it. Okay, so Okay, look at. I think it's this one, maybe. Oh yeah, I doubt it. Okay, I think it was either. Mm, no, it's not it. Um, it's one of these. Oh wait, I think it was one of the girls. Honestly, they only kept this one star because that's the only the hours. So of course they're gonna leave that up. I think it was. Uh, it was not her. No. Um, I think it was either. Can't find it. Wait, something about vaping. So it was one of these. Maybe it was not that one. Gone Games is actually a good place to go to, honestly. Okay, I think it was either uh mm, it was one of these that was vaping. Or maybe they removed it. But um There's one of these that was like, um, okay, I can't find it, but it was there. I'm telling you, one of them was the vape shop, but they went to a vape. So yeah, my girlfriend's my girlfriend's um my girlfriend's review is not even here. It's not here at all whatsoever. It's not one of these. They removed all of them. They removed mine. They removed hers. They will remove every single negative review that you can throw at them. So do not go here. Here's photos. Don't go here. Don't go there. And this is the store, same store. It's pretty much the same store, but they're less open and don't even go in there. It's just a rip off. It's literally a rip off. It's literally a rip off. That's just Alan just looking at his stuff. It's not a good place, honestly. It's the worst place I ever had. I never had so much like anger towards them because they can just literally remove my review and get away with it. That's how it shouldn't work. Um, so yeah, you can call the number and just tell what you think about them because well, I'm not saying like don't like spam call or anything, but just like if you want to call the number, call them and just tell you how you feel and tell them to maybe give me my refund back. I'd appreciate that because they need that like literally need to give me my refund back and they have to get in cash $200. I'm not taking anything else. How about this? They have to give me $200 cash and let me keep the game. That's the only thing I'm doing because even if I return the game, there's no point because he already went too far. So I'm taking $200 cash and letting me keep the game. I just want my $200 cash. So I'm not even giving back the game because I'm not going through that. And he needs to take a loss, and you can't just he needs to take a decent loss in order to thing. And they need to shut down because it's the scam. Um um, where's see this is a guy who scammed me. Don't don't buy from him. Don't not buy from him. Do not buy from him. He's literally a scammer. He will scam you. He will scam you. I can't actually see Facebook either, so yeah, he's literally a scammer. And they have to keep everything locked in. Okay, here's his profile on eBay, so you can look at his thing. It's Lord's Lair. That positive feedback is just the last recent. Yeah, there's a few negative, but like there's one negative that like when they actually had a problem, he didn't help. These are just like all ones that like they got when they have a problem. So because everything can't have a problem. So yeah, do not buy from him. Do not buy from this site. He will scam you. He might give you your item. He might ship fast even if you get your item. But the thing is, he can scam you no matter what. And if you have a problem with it, he will not return your item. He will not take your refund. That's why it literally says no refunds on the thing, and literally he literally this is what the review what someone else said about him. He said, I told the seller there was an issue. I wanted to return it. He was very rude, very ignoring. His response accused me of something that didn't happen. Sellers shouldn't be selling things on eBay. Exactly. And this was more than a year ago. Um, this is to tell you here that if there's an issue, he will not return it, and they took it way too far. Honestly, way too far. He wouldn't even get his end of the deal. Like, he's throwing something in because that's why I wanted it. Because he's throwing out something in. I would never would have bought from there. I would never would have sold any of my stuff there. Honestly, never. So now here's the images I want to show you guys. So we're gonna start with the screenshots. Basically, this is what happened. So I blocked him. He blocked me. He blocked me originally just because he thought I was spamming him. Which one, I was not even spamming him because I was only like 5 messages because I was just explaining the problem because I like to have my messages. I'm not one of those people who like send like I mean I've done that before, but like sending like a long text because the thing is, um, like people think that I'm gonna be not gonna read. People are not gonna read all that I because I remember someone like if I went on Reddit or whatever, and I had this long message. People are saying I'm not gonna read that because it's too long. And like also when I was typing, I thought I was done when I was saying, but I realized I had to type something else. And then I typed and I realized, oh no, I have to type something else. So and then I was like, and I was also like saying I'm not like I didn't say that on here, but like I was also like I didn't mean to like he thought I was spamming, but the thing was like 5 messages. It was not even that many, and I wasn't like saying the same thing. I was just saying whatever I was saying, and he called it spamming. And I called his thing twice. I called him once, waited about 15 to 30 minutes, called him again, and then I didn't call again. I didn't call him another time. That's it. That's all I did, and he wasn't responding, and I was confused because I thought because he did end up blocking me. And he says, yeah, I can't shop in the store. And he also said about do not mention anything about this to anyone. It was like do not bring this up ever again, or I will ban you. Like he literally was saying that so he can get away with scamming because he literally said he was trying to like he was trying to intimidate me saying if you bring up if you talk about this one more time, I'm banning you. So that means he literally was trying to scam because he was literally trying to ban me just because he was trying to intimidate me. So I'm not gonna fall for that crap. Um, basically here's this. This one it started. So I asked him if he was ordering the thing right, and he said yes, I ordered already. I said okay, okay, thank you. No problem. You have it. And then and that was the night. Okay, so this is when I bought it, Wednesday, November 5th. And the thing is, I took it to get it in, like literally December 17th, like or December 16th, around there. Um, and it was literally that December 16th or December 15th. That all it was, and I think that was around there. But it was literally, if you count 25, 5. It was literally about like 1 day and 15 thing. But he said that it was over 2 months, and he said he had proof the first time, which he did not have any proof. That was more. He said it was more than 2 months, and he was not going to refund it. And he literally was like, he's literally a scammer. So look at this. So this is what he says, and then I said, the Amber Pro isn't booting because it was not booting. Like the screw wasn't even screwed in all the way because, as you know, if he actually didn't touch it, uh, then it would have been screwed in all the way. Because how can it work on his device if it won't work on mine? And it wasn't working on any of mine at all. There's no way it's two. There's no way it can work on his, but not even two of mine. It was not fitting no matter what I did until I like slide in a different way. It was like weird. Um, basically, yeah, that. And I said, when I was booting, okay, there's something messed up with this emerald. I have to move the game slightly in a direction to make it work, but putting it straight is not working. You might have to push it a little hard. The game is old. I know it works. It's good. It's right now. I never had problems. I pushed it all the way. I couldn't push it anymore. It was literally you could see it pushed it all the way. When I pushed it all the way, it wouldn't work. It would just show like the glitchy Game Boy screen, and it was not. And it was never booting to the game. And it said, "Did you blow it off?" Probably dusty. Of course, I blew it off. I'm not dumb. Like I blew it off. I cleaned it. Like I didn't even open the thing at all. I just took a cotton swab, wiped it. That was it. With alcohol, 70% alcohol. That's all I did. I cleaned it. Still wouldn't work. I said I cleaned it. It's all in. It's not booting. I played it multiple times. Yeah, right. Well, I had a. Then I said I had to try to make a bunch to work. Oh, it's missing a prawn. And then I meant to say never mind. It's not missing a prawn. That was a typo. And I was not missing a prawn because I looked. I thought okay because if you look at a Game Boy, there's like this little weird in the left or right side. It shows like a little part that like more it's different on one side, and the other side is just flat. So I thought I was missing something because it looked like I was missing something. But it was actually was not missing a prawn. There's nothing wrong with my prawn. Um. Okay. Uh. Wait, where is it at? Wait, did I? Am I missing something? It's one of these. Mm, Let me see if I can move all these. So I think I said something about saving what's not here. Let me see. Wait. Let me check. Where's it at? I think I'm missing something, but pretty much. Eliminate. Okay, so I said that. I don't know what happened. I must be missing something. But basically, I said, "Does it? It's not saving," and he says it does save. The battery doesn't affect saves on Emerald, which I didn't know that. And then why is it not working? Like literally, the battery. I thought the battery would save, and he said that after the fact, I was already getting it. Like he said that after the fact, I was getting it repaired because I was already in the way. My mom was driving, and so she didn't want to go all the way around because she would not take me back. So I literally had to do it because I would not. I would have to wait longer, and I don't want to wait with a broken game. It doesn't work. So I couldn't go. It does not save. Um, it just takes time. You could replace it with you have the solar on. That's why I never did before. Do you have one? I could do it. I mean, I thought I could do it, but after he wouldn't return me, which that I soldered it. I soldered it and it did work. I don't know if I messed the capacitor up. It was already like that, but I think yeah. I think actually I don't think I even touched it. Honestly, I think it was that. Yeah, honestly, I think it was him because it was not saying before. I think it was actually capacitor. Like who knows? Um, but that's why probably let me check what battery it takes. I mean, I could do it. Um, I can just give you the $10, I guess, if that's what they charge. But don't worry about it. I'll do it because it's not in perfect shape. I sold it for 250. The battery worked and the label was good. Yeah, right. Um, and the thing is, I thought I didn't want to spend $10 because I thought the reason I got it would because it would save, and I thought it was safe. So, and he says, yeah, I won't do this deal again. I gave you $20 for free, and I'm throwing in the PU6. I'll not be cutting any more like that. Which he didn't even give me the stick in the first place. So literally, I did not get a good deal. So this shows it is damaged. It shows it's damaged. It can still play, not save. And I said, person who owns Gamezilla, I said, Marty did something, or this like this because I got there, there was no save. When I bought it from you yesterday, it probably just, and then he said, it'll probably just show you the first time I play till you can save the reboot see if it worked. It probably has a warning first after replacing battery. Like turn it on all the way. And he says, it doesn't make sense, Joe, because those games don't need battery to save at all. Yeah, I just get to it, shut it all the way off, remove the cartridge, and put it back in and see what it says. It must be the chip it is. Okay, I'll try again. It didn't turn off all the way when I tried again the second time. Okay, I try and power it off and I'll see. Which I powered it off all the way and checked it. And then I said, yay, it saved. Because I thought at night, I thought it saved. When really it didn't after that, it didn't save again. It just so that my package just corrupted. And it said, oh, it saved. Then it saved again, and then it got erased. There's something wrong with this emerald. Were the rush was sold because they knew it had a problem, or the person that did the thing screwed up. Which there's no way he screwed it up because he's been scrying for years on it, and he repairs all kinds of consoles and never had a problem with a person. He never screwed up a console one time, so there's no way it would happen on this one game. And I said, so the chip is screwed. And then it says, I know it's saving 4. I always play the bone games thoroughly, and I can save a few times, make sure they work. I take it back to him, make sure the solar drive is fine, and he didn't get any solar on any other connections or something. Unfortunately, that's all I can offer because I know I sold it and I know it worked 100% on saves. No, it did not. The time clock is not something that makes the game playable. That's why I sold for $50. That's why I sold it for $50 even though I could have sold it for. So yeah, I said I'm not dealing with the game anymore. Until someone else work on it, replacement and return, it's what the end is void. It, and it was saving before it was open. So hopefully you can get a figure out. Wait. So hopefully you can figure out with Marty, which he never anything. he never said anything about a warranty and said now once you get it fixed, I'm not dealing with it anymore. Yep, scammer. So there was no save on originally when I booted up before I got the battery replaced. It said new game, and it said that it said no. There was no save originally when I booted up before I had the battery got replaced. Okay, so there was no save. I'm right. So I didn't see a save at all on the Game Boy Advance because there was no save. It was not working before. It was, there was no save whatever before I got the battery. That's why I thought, hey, I have the battery to get. I mean, a battery to get the save fix, which because in the original Pokemon games, the other Pokemon games, it requires you to get the battery changed. Like Pokemon Crystal requires you a battery to do the save. It needs a battery to save. I'm not joking. It doesn't. It needs a battery. Like it actually needs a battery to save. I can show you my Pokemon Emerald, and that's why on those games you had to save it. So um, okay, we're Ghost going. So I gotta hurry up, guys. Okay, so basically this, and I said I don't think really Mario can mess it up because Slime Gun works now. It's just the saving is messed up. So I don't know why. The Ruby is fine. Let me check on that one right now. Yeah, Ruby's working fine, perfectly fine. I just checked to see if it saved my save. It's just the Emerald. I don't want to lose $200 with all the cards I traded in, which was my entire collection. Could check. I bet they didn't do anything wrong. But what if they didn't do anything wrong, and then what if I'm stuck with 200? It doesn't even work. Just look at the screen. Every time you start the game, you get to the point of being able to save, and you actually save the game when you boot the system up and get an error message. And I said, um, let me remove these. Um, I said no. When I click save, it takes me to the screen for boot checking and tell me after checking the checking happens that the message on the same screen with this same appears with the same result. And there's the thing saying the backup memory is there. Actually, the turn has run dry. You can still play but not save. And here's a video. I proved it. And you can check his number. You can call him all you want. I said you already said this last night when I was saying, so I'm not sure what happened between then and now. And also, they didn't test the game after working on it, which actually they kind of did. They kind of said they originally they were kind of because it was saving on there, and they kind of tested it. They actually did test it a little bit, and that's just they're saying that because he got confused with another customer that I had enrolled. And they said the game worked. I know I played it and tested it multiple times. The save always worked. I would Oh, my battery's low, so I wouldn't sell a game for $200 and want thoroughly tested. You can bring it back. I'll give you $200, but that's the last thing you'll be allowed to purchase in my store. The fact that you'd opened it and worked on it by another store totally avoids any sort of me. But me being good, genuine person, I will make it right and give you the money. So stop by after 2 with the cartridge, and have the cash for you, and I'll have the cash for you. But that's the last time you'll be uh last thing by buying my store, which I know the rest of the message. Last time you buy anything from me, thank you. See, you know, you just banned me. Um, and then after that, And then I said, game still has like a mostly fixed day. I just have to run over there and challenge try. So either you can ride by there or I can refund and take it myself. Your decision. Which I wanted to fix it because I literally wanted to get it fixed so I can have a game that actually works. Because I thought I was gonna get it fixed. I thought the problem was simple enough to get it fixed. I thought the problem was gonna be fixed, so that I took it over there and didn't get the refund at that time. So I went over there and it still wasn't fixed. And then I couldn't go back to there. So I couldn't go back there. Um, After I got home because I realized I tried it again, didn't work. And I thought, hey, it was my GBA pins were dirty. But actually, it worked on my other Game Boy. But then, literally, it wasn't working at all on any of my devices after he was a GBA operator. And the GBA operator never had problems. Like this thing is a good device. Like honestly. Um, and I said, we play through, so it starts saying, so it's working now. Maybe our game plans are different, but not all the same. So I wasn't lying. This was occurring. I felt hopeless because I was working on. Oh my gosh, it's not working again. Uh, it's my GBA, I think. I think it's working perfectly fine. Which it was working perfectly fine on that one, but then after that, it was not working at all. So there's something really wrong with it. And then save file has been raised due to corruption or damage. And then after that, he blocked me. So I said, "Did the PS1 come in yet?" The problem is my juice, which I know. I want to know if it arrived because I'm near there, so I can hopefully pick it up. Did you find it? It's all saying the same thing. Waiting another 7, 8 days later, still saving. And because I said I'm near there, so I can hopefully pick it up, which I couldn't drive. I had school, I had college. I could not drive over there, and it was so cold that there was a storm. I could not. So, um, I said, "Did you find it?" And I said, "Did you end up finding a memory card?" And I think, yeah, he blocked me. So that was my last conversation with them. So he blocked me. And then he said he'll tell me when he gets it. Never happened until the day after until the night or as soon as he sent a response after the fact that I I gave him a 1-star review and he said he found it. I waited all those days, asked almost every once in a while, and said, "Can you find it?" It was literally in their one spot. It was literally sitting there, and I was always like, and I said to him in the review, I could find that thing within 5 minutes because he says I cannot find anything, which he found it within 24 hours of when I when I when I um when I send the review. So there's no way. There's absolutely zero way. So these are all the message and proof that I have. Um, yeah. So do not go to that store. It's literally a scam. Do not go there. They will scam you. This is why you gotta be careful out there because they will scam you. Um, they will scam you, and yeah. Um, so basically, yeah, they will scam you. And so, guys, if you can, please, if I don't really know if I can start a GoFundMe because I don't know if I can, but if you guys can, um, like, like I know, like, I'm wondering if you guys can like either help me get my goal of $200 to replace this game because I've that was like my entire Pokemon card collection and I lost it all and they wouldn't even give me some of my cards back. They didn't give me 0 cards back plus to get broken game, which they didn't give me anything back and they couldn't even give me any of my cards even though like none of them were sold yet. And literally, um, yeah, and um, if you can, guys, please donate and help me get my goal of $200. And you can guys can give Cash App or PayPal, whatever one works. But make sure it's friends and family for PayPal. And I'll make sure to check so in case I do receive any, which hopefully I do, because I really want to get money back from all this, the scam, and that's why I want to share it to you guys. Just do not go there. It's in Bradley, Illinois, Lord's Lair, and if they change the name, I'll let you know, and I'll make sure that if they change their name or anything to make sure that I can't find them, I will find them, and I will keep updating you guys. So um they're literally a scammer. They're literally scammers. So also guys, if you want to donate me, you can donate me another way, which doesn't have to be actual straight cash. It can just be like add me a friend on Steam, and I'll tell you my Steam name, and my and you can give me gifts of my games on my wish list, which would actually be awesome, or any game that you like, and you want me to play on stream, which could work. I'll play with them on stream, but if you guys could send me, if you guys give me a game on Steam, which would be so thoughtful of you guys, because I really want to get my $200 back, and there's no other way, and I've tried, and I don't know what to do, and $200 would help me so much, and the games I would love to play. So guys, here's my Steam, um, my Steam. This is my girlfriend right here. You can check our channel out. Her name is Horse Lover Gel J3L. You'll find it's a unicorn, like a pink unicorn, and I can just show her YouTube channel. So I'll go to show her my YouTube channel. Actually, I won't show you my YouTube channel. I mean, I won't show it to you, but I'll just tell you what it looks. It's just unicorn, just what it looks like. But basically, my Steam account, Steam. Um, so this is my wish list, guys. My wish list. Uh, so guys, these are my wish list games I want. If any guys can send me any of them, that'd be awesome. Basically, my number one game I really want is Elden Ring. I've always wanted that game. There's Grand Theft Auto, take that game. All these three. Cuphead DLC, Dead Cells, Moonlighter 2, Silksong, Minecraft Dungeons, Marvel Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Split Second, Arkham City, Security Breach, Ranger Cliff Apart, Duck Season, uh, VR, which I'll eventually get that. Help One and Help One Two. I want the VR games when I get VR, or you can help me guys help me afford VR, which would be awesome. Dark Souls 3, Subnautica, Plants vs Zombies for playing. I could also use the Game of the Year, Plants vs Zombies. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, Red Dead Redemption 2, God of War, God of War Ragnarok, Tomb Raider VI Remastered, Halo Master Chief, Wreckfest. I really want Wreckfest because that's a really cool game. And Subnautica, the one where you're a scuba diver, that one looks really cool. Spyro, I'd love to try that game. Yu-Gi-Oh! Diogenes the Duelist, Binding Earth of Isaac, Ark Survivor Evolved, Towerfall Ascension, Dragon Quest 3 HD 2 Remake, Celestial, Goat Simulator 3, Mortal Kombat, Sonic X Shadow Drive, Rayman Legends, Sonic Frontiers, Metal Gear Solid, Snake Eater, Yu-Gi-Oh! Early Days Collection. When this game comes out, I like that game. Forza Horizon 5, Lego Star Wars, Final Fantasy Freddy's Social Location, Final Fantasy Freddy's, Final Fantasy Freddy's 2, Final Fantasy Freddy's 3, Final Fantasy Freddy's 4, PC Beating Summer, Arcade Paradise, Naruto X Bar with Image Storm Connections, Among Us, Splunky, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, Clash of Titans Garden Warfare 2. I had this on the PS4, but I'd love to have this again. Call of the Lamb, I'd love to play this game. Harvest Moon, I mean, it's the last one of the games I want to play, but I'll still play it. Nice for fishing. I mean, I kind of want to play this. Capcom Fighting Collection 2, I love to play that game. Virtua 5, I like to play that game. Forgotten City, I heard this game's good. I want to play Dredge. I want to play Someone Needs to Die. I want to play Card Shop Simulator multiplayer. Ultimate Sheep Raccoon, I mean, I like to try this game. Sea of Thieves, I like to try the game. Race the Sun, Police Simulator, Elden Ring Night Ring, which I would really love to play. Planet Crafter Toxicity DLC, I'd love to play that. Gamer Stop Simulator, the new Tomb Raider game, Geometry Dash, Star Wars Outlaws, Warhammer 4000, Space Marine 2, Subnautica, whatever it's called, the scuba dive game 2, and I want the first one. So, like, yeah, this game. I really want this game so bad. and Dark Souls 3. Um, I'm gonna get VR these games because I want to play these games so bad. Um, so guys, if you can for me, okay, this is my profile. And 9 volts. You can find my profile, and it's this profile, guys. So you can check me out. If you add me on Steam, I'll accept you guys, and you can send me whatever game on my wish list, or even if something on my list, I'll take it. For to get my $200 back, I'll take it, and I'd love to get $200 back. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys for listening in. This is my whole entire video. This can be. I know how hard this can be if guys get scammed. So if you could help me, that'd be awesome. And thank you for watching. Just be careful out there. Do not fall for scams. Even if it's your own game store, be careful. Just watch out for red flags. And if there's a problem and they don't help you, do not go back there. Don't keep going back there. They will screw you. So do not go to this Lord's Lair, and do not go any of the like. Do not go Lord's Lair in Bradley, Illinois. Don't go here. They will scam you. So yeah, thanks you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys watching. Help this get famous or something, and people can find out because they're getting away with it. Honestly, like I would love to get the police involved, but I don't know what to do, so I'm a little scared. So I hope you guys can help me. Thank you. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. And yeah, thank you. thank thank you. Like I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Like it means a lot. So you can check out my girlfriend too. So if you want, check out her too. Thank you. See you guys. Okay, one more thing. I just completely forgot. I don't know if I mentioned this, but be sure to subscribe. Subscribe. Just subscribe. But yeah, guys, please help me subscribe. I mean, please just please help me by subscribing because I need 1,000 subscribers. That's my goal. I mean, then eventually I make another goal, maybe 10,000 or 5,000 or 2,000. But um, I really need to get to 1,000 so I can actually start earning money because that's what's important to me. Because I really want to need money to be able to buy a house and be able to live with my girlfriend and be able to get married and live my own. Like I don't have any money right now, and I need money desperately, um and anything is appreciated. Um, and you can subscribing to me will help a lot, and if you guys watch my videos, that'd be awesome too because I need the watch time as well because I'll never be able to get money if you guys don't watch my videos. So I need watch time too, a certain amount of hours. It's very important. And subscribers, I gotta get the minimum subscribers at least. So once I get that, hopefully I just stream more often. Hopefully get more watch hours. I mean, hopefully. Um, but yeah, guys, thank you. Thank you so much, and I really appreciate it. Like this means a lot to me because when I found out that they removed my post, I had a really bad tremor. Like honestly, I was shaking like crazy. Like that's how bad. That's how bad I was. That that was that upset. So please, guys, thank you for watching and be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you.